Hey everyone, so welcome back to my channel again. So I have come with this video with a topic called prime numbers and composite numbers, right? So let's start the video, and if you have any issue in this topic or in any other topic, please write in the comment box that ma'am, we have this problem in this topic, right? So let's start the video. So I'm sharing my screen, so please see it. Okay, so just a second. Yes, so let's talk about the prime numbers and composite numbers. First of all, you have to understand about both the topics that both these numbers are positive numbers. Both these numbers are positive numbers, right? Positive numbers. And also, they both are the part of natural numbers. They both are the part of natural numbers. Okay, very important thing. Now let's start the first topic, that is the prime number. So let's start with this. So the first topic is prime numbers. Now what are prime numbers? I already told you about the prime numbers. Two things. One, they are positive, and second, they are the part of natural number. What are natural? I already told you in my previous video. I will attach the description about that video. Please see if you want to understand what are natural numbers. So prime numbers are those numbers which has only two factors, not more than two, not less than two. So if I will talk about 3 comes in the table of 3, and it is also coming in the table of 1. So 3 times 1 is 3, and 1 times 3 is also 3. So it is coming only in the table of 3, means number itself, and it is coming in the table of 1. So it has only two factors, or we can call has only two divisors. So a number which has only two factors, and or we can call only two divisors, they are called as prime numbers, right? So if I will say 5 is coming in the table of 5 only, and it is also coming in the table of 1. So 5 is also a prime number. So what are prime number? The first prime number is 2, because 2 is also coming in the table of 2, and it is also coming in the table of 1. 2, then it is coming in the table of 3, not so 3. 3 is also a prime, then after that 5 is prime, then 7 is prime, then 11 is also prime, 13 is also prime, then we have 17 is also prime, and so on. Now, a very important thing that you have to understand is that, now please see that 1 is not a prime. Why 1 is not a prime? Because 1 comes in the table of 1 only. It means 1 has only one factor. For prime, you should have two factors, right? You should have two factors. So 1 has only one factor. That's why 1 is not prime. Second, out of these all numbers from 2 to the infinity, only even number is 2. Only 2 is the even number. Other are odd. All other are odd. Okay? Up to infinity, other are all odd. So 2 is the only even prime number. Next, the smallest prime number is 2. So 2 is the even also, and 2 is the smallest also. And all other prime number except 2 is odd. Okay? Now let's talk about the next part. So these are the important points that you have to understand. Next is the divisibility rule for prime. Suppose I have given you a number like 116, and I should ask you that whether it is prime or not. So what you will do, you take prime number between 1 to 10. So 2 is prime, 3 is prime, 5 is prime, and 7 is prime. Between 1 and 10, you have only 4 prime numbers. Please check any number. Please see the divisibility rule of this number by 2, 3, 5, 7. 116 is divisible by 2 because the unit place is an even number. So it is completely divisible by 2. If a number is divisible by either of these numbers, then that number is not a prime number. Please remember this thing. If it is divisible by either 2 or 3 or 5 or 7, then it is not a prime number, right? So please remember, suppose I'm saying 119. 119, let's talk about the divisibility rule by 2, 3, 5, 7. It is not divisible by 2 because the unit place is not even, not by 2. it is, let's see whether it is divisible by 3 or not. So 3 times 3 is 9, remainder is 2. So 29 is not divisible by 3. So it is not divisible by 3. Okay, because the remainder is not 0. Next, 3 nines are 27. So the remainder is 2. That's why it is not divisible. Now let's talk about by 5. It is not divisible by 5 also, because the unit digit should be 0 or 5 to make the possibility for the divisibility rule of 5. So the unit digit should be 0 or 5. So it is not divisible by 5. Let's talk about 7. So 119 by 7. So 7 times 1 is 7. Remainder is 4. We are taking 9. Then 7, 7, 49. Okay. So it is completely divisible by 7. So it is divisible by 7. So if it is divisible by either of these 4 number, all by 2 or by 3 or by 4, then it is not a prime number. So prime number is a number which is not divisible by either 2, 3, 5, 7. So that is a prime number. If it is divisible by any of out of 4, then it is not prime, right? So let's talk about the next part, which is the composite numbers. When you are talking about the prime numbers are those which has only 2 factors, not less than 2, not more than 2. Composite numbers are those number which has more than 2 factors. Suppose I am saying 6. 6 is a composite number or not? Yes, 6 is composite because 6 comes in the table of 2, it comes in the table of 3, it comes in the table of 6, and it is also coming in the table of 1. So it has 4 factors. If I am talking about 4 is a composite number or not? 4 is a composite number because 4 comes in the table of 4, it comes in the table of 2, and it comes in the table of 1, right? So if I will ask you one thing, which is the smallest composite number? 4 is the composite number, which is the smallest one. So starting from 4, you have the composite number, and prime number starts from 2. So in prime number, the 2 is the only one, and other all numbers are odd up to infinity. And in composite number, many are odd and many are even, right? So 4 is the smallest composite number. So if you have any problem regarding any topic, so please tell me. And yes, this is a video on prime number and composite number. Okay, so thank you so much everyone. Bye bye, take care.